Hello, everyone. This is our 30-minute speed introduction session for arts and culture professionals on Tuesday, the 28th of July. We do this every week, so do please come along. The details of all our events are on the website. We're going to buzz around the room. Everyone's going to say hello, tell us who they are, where they are, and what they do. If you hear from anyone with whom you'd like to have a further conversation, please let me know, or look out for the chat file that will accompany this video wherever it's shown. Excellent. So here we go. I think we've got everyone. Shakir, you might want to turn your camera on when we come to you as well. So let's go around the room. I'll start. I'm Mark Walmsley. I'm the founder of the Arts and Culture Network. I live in a sleepy riverside village in Essex, 40 miles east of London. And my job is really to maintain a community in which other people can collaborate and meet and connect and find opportunities together. So that's me. Let's come to Mackenzie, please. If you wouldn't mind coming off mute, Mackenzie, and then we'll come to Vincent. Mackenzie, it's all yours.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mackenzie Babal. I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Barbados. I've been in my studio for about 6 years now, coming up to 7 years. And I've been creating acrylic and dry mediums, as well as working with alternative assets.
Sounds fantastic. Mackenzie, is Harbour Lights still a thing in
Yeah,
Barbados? Oh,
yeah.
I loved it. Dancing on the beach. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Mackenzie. Let's come to Vincent and then we'll come to Yannick, please. Vincent, it's all yours. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Mark, very much. Do you hear me? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Vincent Messelier. I'm from Belgium. I'm an artist painter. I'm an art coach. And I'm also glad to be ambassador for ACN Art Culture Network to bring other people around from all over the world that I connect on LinkedIn and try to introduce to Mark and get the community bigger and larger. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Mark. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Vincent. Let's come to Yannick next, and then to Simon, please. Yannick, it's good to have you with us again.
Yeah, good to have you too. Good to have you too. I've been pretty busy. Thanks. I'm Yannick, and I'm a writer, and I'm also I would say a workshop leader. I would say my particularity is that I use my pen as a brush. So, and I kind of like do a lot of reflections, and and I like to do work that kind of like bring people together. And I'm actually based in Vancouver, in British Columbia, in Canada. And that's me. That's Yannick.
That's great, Yannick. Thank you very much. I remember our conversation about talking about words with brushes. That's great. Lovely position to have. Simon, would you like to jump off mute and say hi? And then we'll come to Sophia, please.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm Simon. I live in Essex as well, actually, like Mark, about an hour outside of London. I'm a digital data consultant, in particular AI as well, and in particular in the digital space, it's the UX, the experience, and I see that there's a gap in the market actually about how we can bring the art world and the tech world together.
Fantastic, Simon. Thanks for coming again. Sophia, would you like to tell us about the project in Malta, and then
Sure.
we'll come to Melody, please.
Sure. Hi, Mark. Good to see you again. Yes, we should stop meeting like this. I am Sophia. I'm a producer based in Los Angeles. The project that Mark is talking about, I'm working on a feature film that's going to be shooting in Malta. It's a romantic thriller, and we have some really great cast, and we're looking for a director at the moment. The other project that I'm working on is an immersive ocean experience. We have a location here in the port of Los Angeles, and it's with a Disney Imagineer, as well as one of my co-founders is, if anyone's familiar with Zoo of the Future in Belgium, he is our Chief Technology Officer, and we have just put together a walkthrough that just incredible, just the stuff that we've been able to put together. So yeah, those are the projects that I'm working on at the moment. Thanks so much.
That's great. Thank you, Sophia. So if you know some directors or investors, please get in touch with Sophia. That would be
Yes,
great.
please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Melody, let's come to you. Are you safe from all of those nasty fires, Melody? And then we'll come to Emily, please. Melody,
Yeah,
are you okay? You're near the
yeah.
fires, aren't you? The
No, no, no,
wildfires.
no, I'm not in the fire. No, no, no. It's the background. I don't know what's happening.
No, no, near Bordeaux, there were some fires.
Ah, okay. I thought you were talking about background. Yeah, like I'm not there, luckily, but we're careful because we have like like forests burning up in France. Yeah, so thank you for caring, and so happy to be back here because it's been a while. And so basically, this summer I am working at a castle, in the southwest of France, where I currently live. Yeah, I'm a guide. I'm a French language guide, and at the castle. And like it's a summer job. It's my first job because I finished my PhD in French literature earlier this year. So right now, like the goal is to find a long-term contract, preferably in the southwest of France or south of France, because like it's cozy here. Like come here. Yeah.
That's
So
great, Melody.
in
Good
culture, of
luck.
course, art and
Yeah,
culture. Yeah.
good luck with that. So if
Thank
anyone
you.
has any really good contacts in the southwest of France, put them in touch with
Yeah.
Melody, please. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
and also just like because the person who talked before me, sorry, I'm a little slow on names, but basically, yeah, just like because like she's working on something in Malta, right?
Yes, Sophia is doing that.
Sophia is
Yeah.
yeah, Sophia is working on something in Malta, like yeah, because like I don't know if people know people. I don't know anyone there, but like Enola Holmes 3 was also filmed in Malta. So like in case there are some people in the art world who are like perhaps like connected with those people, probably they can have like contacts. I don't know. It's just like a film I really like, and it happened to be filmed in Malta. So yeah,
Great.
if there's
Thank you.
someone who can help.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Melody. Emily, it's lovely to have you back. Would you like to jump off mute and say hi?
I'm Emily. I'm based in London, England. I'm a filmmaker, an actress, a singer, and a writer, and I'm currently producing a table read for which I'm doing a table read in August. It'll be the second table read.
Fantastic. Do put some links in the chat if you can so that we can take a look. It's lovely to have you back with us. Thank you. Let's come to Johan, please. Johan, would you like to jump off mute? We had a lovely meeting earlier
Yes,
today, and then we'll come to Deepa Bali, please.
yes. My name is Johan Lizzie Joseph. I am a ninth standard student studying in Bahrain. I am passionate about literature, arts, culture, history, etc. I have published articles in Medium and a newspaper in Bahrain. Writing allows me to explore ideas, share perspective, and connect with people. That's all about me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Johan. Deepa Bali, we had a lovely chat today as well. I've met three of you today. It's fantastic. Do please introduce yourself.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much, Mark. So this is my first meeting with this group, and it's a very good opportunity to see people from diverse background. I'm Deepavali from India. I work on curating cultural immersion program with Indian festivals. Now, Indian festivals, if we cover good sound as a religious aspect of it, but we cover the culture, heritage, art, architecture per se, specifically designed for any sorts of curious art and historian professionals to have an immersive journey with us.
That's great. We had a fascinating conversation. I loved it earlier today. The festival may only take 6 days, but the work lasts 6 months. And I love the fact that you've got this 80-20 split. It's 20% faith-based festival and 80% culture, heritage, music, and art. And I think that's great. And so the plan is to encourage as many cultural tourists from the States and from Europe to visit some of those curated festivals. So it's a great project. I love it. Thank you very much for telling us about that. We've got Matt and Christina here. Matt, would you like to jump off mute and say hi to everyone? And then we'll come to Christine.
Oh, thank you so much, Mark. My name is Matthew Agbar, residing here in Lagos, Nigeria. I am a musician, I'm a professional pianist. I also teach the piano as well too. I have my own brand, Matt Agbar Music Consult, where we do a lot of music tutelage to the younger generation, just to see that they also meet up the expectation of what is required in the music world. So it's nice being here, and I hope I'll be able to connect with fellow musicians and creative artists over here. Thank you so much, Mark.
No, it's my pleasure, Matt. Thank you for joining us. Christine is here. Lovely to see you, Christine. Would you like to come off mute and say hi to everyone?
Hello, and I apologize that I was a bit late. I was on a call and I missed probably a bit of the others to see. I've just joined. I think we've had with Mark, we had a conversation yesterday, and I'm happy that we will be in communication onwards. I'm a choir conductor myself. I am leading an organization which calls Armenian Choral Conductors Association. I am Armenian myself, and I am also head of membership operations in Choral Space, International Academy for Choral Arts. So we are organizing festivals and stuff, and also I'm guest conductor and so on. I'm a member of the Bach Choir, which is the oldest, one of the oldest and the largest choirs in the UK, and we're kind of having a nice repertoire and programs in collaboration with other large, massive organizations in the UK. And I'm happy that I am involved already, or trying to get into the arts and culture network in here. I would be open to any collaboration or any ideas to share together, I think, whilst I am looking for another position at the moment, so to change my work at the moment. So yeah, I would be happy to have your details or just find somewhere else so we can maybe also have our chats, or just try to be in this nice network that we have. I see that you have already.
That's
So
great.
thank you.
It's my pleasure, Christine. And you're based in Blackheath in London, and you enjoy
Yes.
Greenwich Park as much as I used to. And when we met yesterday, I asked Christine to recommend her favorite choral piece, and it was John Rutter's Magnificat, I think, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're short of something to listen to tonight or this afternoon, try that.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Christine. iPhone 2, we've got you. I think you're with us. Would you like to jump off mute and introduce yourself?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. All right. I'm Omo, but I'm professionally known as Griot. So I'm a rapper, spoken word artist, and a storyteller and creative producer. So I use stories I tell stories through music and performance, often inspired by African history and culture. So and my personal lived experiences. So recently I created and produced a live cultural event titled Beneath to London at the Dugdale Art Centre in Henfield that combined music, poetry, dance, and panel discussion centered around identity migration. And I'm excited to meet people here, share ideas, and hopefully collaborate on future projects.
That's great, Omar. Thank you. Do you mind me asking, what's your surname? What's your second names if we wanted to look for you?
Olotu, OLOTU.
OLOTU. Omar Olotu. And your stage name was?
Griot. Greo.
Perfect. There we go. Everyone's
it basically means a storyteller. So
fantastic.
Yeah,
that's great. You're very welcome to be here. Thank you very much. Thank you all so much. Have I missed anyone? I don't think so. We've all had. Oh, Shakir, are you still here?
As well.
Is Shakir here still? There where's Shakir? Shakir, lovely to have you here. Would you like to jump off mute and say hi to everyone again?
Thank you so much, Mark. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
My name is Shakir. I'm from Pakistan. Basically, I'm from Pakistan. These days, I'm in Bahrain, Kingdom of Bahrain. I'm a theater artist, theater director, musician, and a script writer, director, filmmaker. I make different films in our community for the social change, for community harmony. Different. I connect with the different network in Pakistan for the working of the artist behavior. We are promote artists in the grassroots levels. We are promoting art. Art is a best tool for change the life. Our belief. Shakespeare. We are our teacher. I make a 20 students, 20 theater groups in the street theater groups, and working in a different community. For working in different community for the social rights, for the human rights, for the gender study, for the education, girls education, domestic violence against women, and different extra work in our community. Because I am a theater artist and a theater director, I make a 20 groups, theater groups at different schools and communities. We were already working with the culture and networking with the culture promotion and culture behavior and domestic violence against women in different community in Pakistan.
That's great, Shakir. Thank you so much for that information. Do please put some links in the chat if you get a chance. It's not easy if you're on a phone or a tablet, but do please. Thank you all so much for that. I don't, Vincent, have I missed anyone? I don't believe so. I think we've all said hello. That's great. So if you're watching this on demand and you've heard from someone with whom you'd like to have a further conversation, do please let me know, or look out for the chat file that should associate accompany this video. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.